Peace, family. It's yours truly, Nfrnubia, coming back to you today on July 29th for Ask Nfrnubia. Let's go to my emails and see what question I will answer today in this video. Okay. Looks like I got about 16 questions unanswered, so I'm going to have to get to those. But in this video, I'm going to read E. I'll refer to her as E. Um, E, this is to you. The question is, oh, something popped up. I honestly feel broken inside. I have a lot of anger towards my ex-boyfriend. He didn't make the effort to keep the friendship. I loved him for 5 years, but he never loved me. I tried to force him to love me. Him and his family kicked me to the curb and threw me away like trash. I would go out of my way for them, and they didn't even appreciate me. They really stained my spirit. I felt too hurt and angry to move. Okay, let's deep. Now, I would break this down in parts, but I'm sensing that I understand what it is that you're trying to say. I too myself have felt that I have given to family, to friends, to loved ones of myself, and it didn't feel like it was really appreciated. I thought that if I kept giving, or if I kept being myself or being more loving, they would in turn appreciate it. But it's not necessarily the case. Sometimes you can give so much of yourself to where you have nothing left for yourself. And then when they move on, you feel hurt like, wow, I would never have done that to them. Um, it was interesting that I just read your email because I was about to do a video on some of the books that I've read that have helped me. Being such a generous person, being such a lover, a giver, um, and also just kind of going through stuff, because a lot of times people who are very generous and giving and loving and loyal to a fault have issues in their childhood where they were abused or neglected, or didn't feel like they got what they were owed. Okay. And sometimes even in adulthood through abandonment issues or abuse in relationships. And you keep tend to attract that same vibration and that same energy, and you don't quite understand why. Well, it's because you have a victim mentality. You don't think, some people don't think that they do, but most of the time, all of us, and whoever this concerns, all of us have been victimized in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Even if it wasn't directly in this lifetime, it could be like psychological slavery. You know what I mean? A lot of Black, Moorish, whatever you want to call yourself, people have a victimized mentality. Feel like they owed something. But I got something for you. This book. Where is the book at? Hope I brought it down here. Oh, I did. Oops. I dropped some books. Here it is. Let me get to this one. Well, actually, I can give you three, but this book right here is really good. Okay. Victim No More. I'm actually in the process of reading this book. Um, I'm almost done with it though. I went through 14 chapters in like 3 hours. That's how dope this book is. This book touches on a lot of different things. I advise you get a highlighter because, as you see, I've highlighted, or maybe you can't because it's too bright. Let's see, maybe I've highlighted all throughout this book. Um, but let me see what I landed on. Maybe this is for you. Let's see. Um, no, I mean, yeah, all of this whole book can apply to you and anybody. This book is particularly good for women, and men can both be victims easily, of course. This book is really good for women. It's slightly feministic, slightly, but you can always take what you need out of whatever self-help book you're reading and leave the rest. It's powerful. It will make you face yourself, down to the very reason why you're a helper, why you want to help other people so much, and what you need to do, because it gives you permission to be angry. A lot of times we're told we need to forgive, we need to forgive, we need to let go, but we never get the permission to be angry and upset. And you have to be angry. You have to feel the anger because the saying is whatever you resist persists, you know. Now, specifically to your dude, to your man, and his family, I give my condolences and I apologize on behalf of them. But I'm going to give you some a little bit of tough love and say you did always have the red flags. You always saw it coming. You know, you felt the warnings, you felt the neglect, the non appreciation, the abuse, or whatever the case may be. And it's going to be a continuous cycle because it's not like everybody's against you. It's just that they're more for themselves. It's a very selfish world, and that's just the honest truth. It's people like me and others that are really trying to come together and really bond it as family, you know. But it's a selfish, selfish world, my dear. Um, but what you can do in the future is give more to your numero uno, your very best friend. Matter of fact, I will share something with you that one of my beloved best friends, Layla Love Bliss, um, on Facebook, if you want to follow her, you can also follow her on Instagram, posted, and I thought it was phenomenal. What she said. Let's see, I screenshot it, and here it is right here. There you go. She is answering the call. She is doing the deep work. She is letting go. She is cleansing from the energetic and emotional turbulence she experienced in the world. She is transcending it all with newfound energy, courage, gracefulness, and power. She is shifting the climate and the environment of the universe within her and outside of herself with each loving and affirming thought. She is arriving back home in spirit to whom she is as a divine being, and you are. The experiences from her life path and her journey are now all seen as teachers and lessons that no matter what the outcome, had clearly always been working out for her greater good. She holds no more heaviness in her heart and her energy field. Uh-oh, what did I do? Her spirit is becoming lighter and lighter with each and every day. And through it all, she is now remembering and embracing who she truly is. She has made it back to her sacred original self. And that was all that was required. She is home, back with her sacred tribe in spirit. And she rises to new levels of divinity daily. Much love to you, Layla. I love you, sis, for sharing that with all of us via Instagram. So I encourage you to also follow her on Instagram. It's Layla, Lalah, love, Love, Bliss, Bilss, on Instagram, one word. And read some of her posts as well as follow me, Nfrnubia. But what she's talking about there is sometimes when you go through such turbulent pain and hurt, and it seems like every time something bad happens it reminds you of all the other shit, bad stuff that happened, and you're just like, man, can I get a break? Like, really? Again? Really? You know, why me? You know, then you start doing that, or why I did this, or I wouldn't have, or blah blah blah, blah, or man, this is effed up, and you feel down and you feel like you can't take it no more. And you feel like you don't want to live sometimes, you know? But it is then in that hour that you find just the inkling of things, something to be grateful for. If it's your child, think about who really needs you, who really, really loves you, who will be there for you. I'm one of them, you know. Even though I don't know you, never met you, I energetically am interceding for you with lots of love to tell you, and whoever else this message applies to, that you will be okay and you'll be phenomenal. You know, it hurts, but it's there to teach you. It's yesterday. Today and tomorrow, you're going to be better. And think about all the other negative things that you went through that you thought would break you. You thought that you could never get through, and you got through. And then you're like, wow, if you got through that, you can get through this, my love. And don't ever feel lonely, because I'm here. You can write me, okay? And I'll be here to answer you. And if I'm not, most of all, you have to remember to go within. Go within and read that book. Find this book. You can find it on Amazon. I went to Half Price Bookstore and found it, but every Half Price bookstore is different. It's by Jean Carlton. Another great book is Peace from Broken Pieces by Yanla Van Zant. That's a good book that you can read for your particular situation. I would say focus on those two. And also, you want to get a journal. I was going to show you my journal, but you know what a journal is. Get a journal. And I do my on the new moons and full moons, I come out with videos, and you can get you some a journal like this too, where it has resume paper, or you can just get like resume paper, because on the new moons and full moons we're gonna release. On the full moons we're gonna focus on releasing all the stuff that's hurting us, and it'll go. Okay. And on the new moons, we're going to focus on what we want to attract and create for ourselves. You're powerful, and you could do this, and you're already doing it just by taking this step and reaching out. Okay. I love you. You're strong. You're a phenomenal woman. And I'm so happy that you're going through this, because it's only going to make you one of the best, powerful sisters we know we have. But you know you got this. All right, Queen. All right, Goddess. I love you. Namaste. Hotep Hatap. Peace. And for anybody else who wants to write, and for Ask Nfrnubia, you can write to nifferpeacocknubia@gmail.com. And yes, I am wearing an American flag. I am proud to be an American. After traveling around the world, I appreciate so many places, but I most definitely appreciate right here. So for you guys who talk about you don't like America, you can leave, because everybody's complaining about something that they don't like about their country. And that's another story for another day. Peace and love, y'all. If you got any comments that you want to say about this video, or just want to talk to E, go ahead and leave a comment, okay? And she'll see it. One love, y'all. Peace.